The Sacrament of Baptism. The Sacrament of Baptism happens when an infant or adult enters into relationship with Christ. You'll notice here the baptismal font. And the water in here represents purity, and it also represents the gift of new life. That new life with Christ. And that is the Sacrament of Baptism. When we bring a child or an adult, they are able to join in walking with Christ for the rest of their life. The water helps to remove the original sin that we inherited from our parents, Adam and Eve. The newly baptized then enters into life with Christ. The parents and the godparents are there to support this person, this newly baptized Catholic, as they grow up so that they can journey with Christ. We journey in Christ's death and his resurrection. Baptism helps us to be enrooted in Christ's life and continue to know that he walks with us always. That is the Sacrament of Baptism. Often, parents will come up to me and ask me, why can't we hold off on getting my child baptized until they can make the decision themselves when they're older? Well, I'd like to give you a real-life example. Suppose you brought your child to learn how to play a sport, for example, baseball. And they were new at this sport and began to learn about how to play baseball. It would then be our responsibility as parents to teach them the rules of the game. Also, to teach them how to play and all that is involved in that, and to help them to practice as they grew up and to learn more and more about the sport. Until later, when they are grown, they can make their own decisions, especially during a game, and what plays they'll do during a baseball game. We want them to be able to make those decisions, right? It's the same idea when you bring your child to become baptized. It's the parents' and the godparents' responsibility to become role models of the faith, to help teach the child and train them in the faith as they grow up. And that's why baptism is important. It's very important to have a child baptized when they're an infant. Because God has already decided to make us here on earth, and we can honor him by bringing our children to serve him. By waiting to get a child baptized, it's almost as if we're asking God to be put on hold. It's the same idea as practicing a sport. We want to teach our child at a young age so that they can become skilled at the sport when they're older. When we bring a child to become baptized, we teach them how to serve and love well.